my name is Ryan Nance.
And I'm Ian Farmbach.
And today we will be performing a duo scene for Rosencrantz and Guildenstern Are Dead by Tom Stoppard in
the role of Rosencrantz
and Guildenstern.
Thank you. Heads. Heads. Heads.
There's an art to the building up of suspense,
Heads.
though it can be done by luck alone,
Heads.
if that's the word I'm after.
76 love.
A weaker man might be moved to re-examine his faith, if in nothing else, at least in the law of probability.
Heads.
The law of probability, as it has been oddly asserted, is the proposition that if six monkeys were...
Game?
Were they?
Are you?
Games. The law of averages, if I've got this right, means that if 6 monkeys were thrown up in the air for long enough, that they would land on their tails for just about as often as they would land on their
Heads.
which at first glance does not seem like a particularly rewarding speculation. In either sense, even without the monkeys, you wouldn't bet on it. I mean, I would, but you wouldn't.
Heads.
Would you?
Heads. Getting a bit of a bore, isn't it?
A bore?
Well,
What about suspense?
what's suspense?
It must be the law of averages. I can feel the spell about to be broken. It was an even chance if my calculations are correct.
85 in a row. Beating the record.
Don't be absurd.
Easily.
Is that it then? Is that all?
What?
A new record. Is that as far as you're willing to go?
Well,
No questions. Not even a pause?
you spun them yourself.
Not a flicker of a doubt.
Well, I won, didn't I?
And if they'd come down against you 85 times, one after the other, just like that?
85 times in a row, tails.
Yes! What would you think then?
Well, I'd have a good look at your coins for a start.
I'm relieved. At least we can still count on self-interest as a predictable factor. I suppose it's the last to go. With your capacity for trust, it made me wonder if perhaps you alone touch. We've been spinning coins together since... This is not the first time we spun coins together.
Oh, no, we've been spinning coins for as long as I remember.
And how long is that?
I forget. Mine's you 85 times.
Yes.
It'll take some beating, I imagine.
Is that what you imagine? Is that all? No fear?
Fear?
Fear! The crack that might flood your brain with light.
Heads.
Call it.
Heads. I'm afraid...
So am I.
I'm afraid it isn't your day.
I'm afraid that it is.
89.
It must be indicative of something besides the redistribution of wealth. List of possible explanations. 1, I'm willing it. I am the essence of a man, spinning double-headed coins and betting against himself in private atonement for an unremembered past.
Heads.
2, time has stopped dead, and the single experience of a coin being spun has repeated 90 times. On the whole, doubtful. 3, divine intervention. That is to say, a good turn from above concerning him, the children of Israel. Or retribution from above concerning me, Lot's wife.
I've never known anything like it.
And syllogism. 1, he has never known anything like it. 2, he has never known anything to write home about. 3, it's nothing to write home about. Home. What's the first thing that you remember?
Oh, well, let's see. First thing that comes into my head, you mean?
No, the first thing that you remember.
Oh. No, it's gone. It was a long time ago.
You don't get my meaning. What's the first thing that you remember after all the things you've forgotten?
Oh, I see. I've forgotten the question.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good.